Okay, my name's Ray. As you can see, I'm 63, fat, about 92, 93 kilograms, 200 and odd pounds. Too much. I'm trying to lose weight. I do Tai Chi and Qigong to keep healthy. And now I've seen a Mr. Stretchy, I think he's called, Dave or something. I've watched some videos and I want to be able to do sideways splits. And I need to get my hips right. Mostly for meditation rather than anything else, so that I can sit cross-legged because I can't do it. And to do deep squats as well to improve my horse stance, which is being quite low. So I'm not very bendy. I can touch my toes, which when I first started doing Qigong, I couldn't. I could just about reach past my knees, but after about 3 months, trying almost every day, I can now touch the floor with the palms of my hands. So it is possible, but it just takes time and patience. And a teeny bit of pain. Basically, the pain teaches you you're going too far. So you get it to where the pain is bearable, you can handle it, and it's not too much so that you're not ripping anything, but you are stretching it. That's the idea. So now I've got to practice stretching my hips and ankles so that I can do deep squats and sideways splits. So I've looked at some exercises and that's what I'm going to try today. And I'm going to do this and hopefully maybe do like a progress thing over the next few weeks or months, however long it takes, if I manage to last that long and don't give up halfway through, which I have been known to do before. If I do though, you'll be able to watch the progress and see how it goes. So we're going to start with ankle stretches, which basically, well, first of all, I'll show you how far I can do a squat for. I think I'll try anyway. Out of the way, I need that later. So this is pretty much shoulder length apart. There is another reason for doing these squats as well, I'll tell you in a minute. But this is how far, keeping the heels on the floor, and this is how low I can go at the moment without, see, now you've got to put your knees, put your ankles up after that. So that's about as low as I can go. And I want to go, wait a minute, all the way down to here, which obviously is possible because I'm doing it now, but most of the weight is in my shoulders, not my knees or my ankles or anywhere else. So there we go. That's what I want to do without holding on to anything. And the other reason to be able to do that is I live in China and mostly it's squat toilets and I find them very difficult. I've got a proper toilet at home, but if I get cut short outside, you've got to squat and it's difficult. Especially when you're 63, overweight. So, what we have to do is do the stretches. First of all, there's what's called an elephant thing, which is where you touch the ground, or as low as you can, fingertips or palms, and bend one leg. Keep the other one straight. Deep into it, it stretches a little bit with the hips, apparently. So that's the first thing. Then, I'm out, shows how fit I am. I'm out of breath already. Okay, that was just one squat. But this is showing that it can be done, and well, hopefully it can be done. So first of all is the ankle stretch, which is put on a chair or something high. You need to get quite low. I don't know if I can see it properly there, so I'll have to spread round a bit there. And then you've got to lean right over the knee, keeping your heel flat against the surface. So lean over, put your weight down and stretch there. Ooh. See there, where it's uncomfortable, but not too painful, just as much as you can bear, and hold it. He recommends, Dave, Mr. Stretchy recommends about 30 seconds. I don't think I've got the patience for that though. But I'll hold it as long as I can. About 10 seconds-ish. There we go. And I'm feeling that right down here. You can feel how tight this is. And also at the front as well, because the muscles tighten up as well. And the foot, so you can feel it's uncomfortable. But get low, get the other leg further out so you can get a bit lower and really stretch it. And you can use your body weight to hold it down. So that's working. I can feel that. And usually, I've tried this already before, and generally I can get down into a deep squat after I've done the exercise. But what I won't be able to do is at any time without having to stretch. So, ooh, you feel it when you come up. Oh, you'll feel it there, here, here, and here. Whew. Okay. Now I'll do the other one. Same thing. The equipment I've got, it's just a chair, so you might not be able to see it. I don't know. I'll check my video later because it's all the way over there and I can't see. That's something else. I'm blind as a bat. Blind as a bat. Diabetes, overweight, and high blood pressure. It's not a great combination. But I'm still trying. I'm doing, yeah. So maybe hold on to a little bit so I don't go too heavy. This seems a bit more painful than the other one. So we'll hold that for as long as we can. Keep that stretch just on the edge of too painful. So you've got to be able to feel it, but not so that it hurts too much. So, because when you can feel it, it means you're stretching it, is the point. Okay, so there we go. And this is sort of like a backwards and forwards stretch on the ankles, mostly. The next one we'll do is the hips. Same thing, back and forward. And then we'll do a sideways stretch as well. And what they call a butterfly thing, which should help for the cross-legged sitting when I start. Because that's something I've never been able to do, sit cross-legged on the floor. Ever. Now here we, well, maybe I did when I was a kid, but that was a long time ago, I can't remember. Okay, yo. You do feel it when you release it. Okay, that's enough with the chair. We'll hold that to keep me there. So the next one, okay, is going to be hip flexes, hip stretch, which I'll do on the bed. As you basically lie down on your back and pull your leg. I'll show you anyway. Okay, wow. So I'm going to lie down on the back and then pull my knee as close to my shoulder as I can while keeping my back flat and hold that one. And that's going to stretch right across here. And hold that down. Do that for both legs, 30 seconds again. Okay, so let's try that. Here we go. Okay, so we pull that and pull it as far back as possible and hold it. Pry. Get hold of the foot and stretch that tendon at the back and hold that right into your shoulder, into your armpit, I mean, and hold that position as tight as you can. Keep it right down. And again, you'll feel it stretching right across here. Whew. Hold that. As you feel that stretch. Wow. My word. Ah. Probably not 30 seconds, but oh, it's not a bad start. Now I'll do it the same with this one. Hold that down, pull it in. Whoa. Lie back, push it down. There we go. Oh wow. There we go. And hold this one for 30 seconds as well. I'll cut the video short so it's not quite as boring. But I'm going to hold that. Oh, I can feel that. Try and relax. Relax into it. Another thing I found when I was stretching for touching my toes was to bounce a little as well. Get to that little bit where you think your limit is and then just give a quick, just a tiny one, not too much. You don't want to rip anything. Just relax and bounce into it like so. And you feel the stretch, and it does make a difference over time. Okay, I'll cut the video short, honest, and that's 30 seconds. Here we go. Oh, ah. Wow. Okay. That's actually sent me dizzy. Okay, so next one. Shoes off. And we'll do the sideways flex, which we start, and this is more a weight thing again. You use your body weight to actually stretch it down, and basically what we're going to do is put the feet together and pull them into the groin as close as you can, and then press down on the knees to stretch the groin sideways. So let's see how close I can get. Well, that's about it, good 6 inches away. And then I tend to put my elbows on my knees like this, rest my chin on there, and push down. And generally use the weight of my body and head to push down on my legs, like so. This is a good one for bouncing, because you can actually bounce and ooh. In fact, I think I've seen other exercises on YouTube and what have you, where they do tend to bounce these, but I can't. I've seen them where they've actually got the knees flat against the thing, but it's really hard. But that's as flexible as I am. And that feels like I'm almost flat, but when I look up and think, my God, it's about 60 degrees, it's terrible. Not even close, but so keep it there, keep the pressure on the knees so you're stretching. Lean forward if you can, because that stretches as you do it, which we're going to do for the next exercise as well. So, and try and keep your back straight. Posture is key. And we hold that one again for 30 seconds. Can definitely feel that one. Okay. And the final one we're doing in the stretching is, I do other exercises as well. There's videos on YouTube on my channel if you want to see them. Mostly Qigong and Tai Chi. I do Chen style Tai Chi. Okay, whoa, that's enough. So the other one that I want is I'm trying for a sideways split. And this is just laughable how far I can get my legs apart. And again, that's literally as far as I can get, and that's probably after 2 weeks. It wasn't even this far before. So I'm going to hold my feet, and I can feel that here, tight, really tight, across there. And basically you've got to push them out. Imagine, I just can't see myself being able to get my feet across here like they do in the videos. But hey ho, let's see. Try and keep the back straight. That's quite difficult because you tend to lean over like that and bend your neck, but let's try. Hold that, whoa. And then basically, if you keep your back straight, that's the body weight there, and that's, oh, I can feel that. But I can handle that pain. So keep it, relax, bend, relax, bend. And I'm trying to push them out further each time as well. Just relax the legs and push them apart. Oh, wow. Now I'm doing all this at home. I've not got a trainer. I'm just doing it from videos I've watched. So I don't even know if I'm doing it right. But I think I am. If anybody experts are doing this, I'll link David's channel on here. And you can see what he does. And maybe you'll see me linking his channel. He can come and tell me whether I'm doing it right or not. We'll find out. But this is all I've got so far. Stretch, stretch, stretch. That really, I can feel that. Okay, that should be enough. Okay, I'm going to do other videos of my exercises of trying to keep fit and to lose weight and reduce the diabetes and blood sugars. So that's it. So one day, that's me crossing my legs. That's as far as I can get. And I do want to be able to put them up here, you know, like the hippies do when they're doing the home thing. Because I do like meditation, but I can't do the way they do it. I just feel very uncomfortable, and the ankles are always very, very sore. And so it distracts me. But we'll get there. In the end, I will get there. See, like now, this looks like I'm quite comfortable, but it really hurts up here, across there, on the ankles where they're touching the bed, and in the groin as well. The whole thing is quite painful. And it's supposed to be relaxing, but it doesn't feel relaxing. But hopefully, I'll get to a point where I can stretch and do this. So, last thing, the last thing we're going to do, put the shoes back on, is show the effect it can have and see how low I can go now. I should be able to go a little bit lower. And I'll try to do it without holding on. Okay, so let's have a look and see. Okay, so we're going to try and see if I can squat. Okay, shoulder length apart, and down we go. That's not even following me, stupid camera. Here we go. That was about as low as I got before, but I can definitely go further. Okay, my belly's touching my legs, but I've got a big belly, so that's not special. And I've got to spread my legs out so that I'm almost toes pointing away from each other. But I'm down. I'm in a squat. Whoa, whoa, I'm losing my balance, hang on. And I can't get up. Oh dear. Here we go. But I did get down. That's the point. Okay. I did get down. That's something. Quite chuffed with that. So that's all for today. There'll be other videos of doing the exercises. I exercise with a stick to build my shoulders. And I do Tai Chi, Qigong. Tai Chi Chuan, which is the boxing. I'm learning the sword and learning the stick. So quite busy. And I'll give you progress reports, I think. And if you're interested, hopefully you will. And I can build a channel and maybe you can join in and we can all suffer together, eh? That's all for now. Bye bye.